Hi guys, welcome to Real English Online. Welcome back. Before we start today, we are now on Facebook as well. So there's lots of phrasal verbs and word games and all sorts of interesting things to keep you busy there. So find us on Facebook. And for those Twitterers, we're also on Twitter as well. Alright, so check that out. Anyway, let's get back to Doctor. So there's going to be lots of words here about medicine. So let's have a little look at what we're doing today. A dose of medicine, to get addicted to, or maybe medicine is addictive, to be suffering from, to find a cure for, to have a fever, to have a rash, and to pass out. So let's have a look at this first one, shall we? So this is very, very important. If you're taking medication, you'll see here there's a bottle and a little plastic flask which tells you how much, 5 mils, 10 mils, 15 mils. It's very strong, even less. And you can get like these little syringes which help you measure, because you need to take the correct dosage of medicine, especially if the medicine is very, very strong. If you get the dosage wrong, you're going to be all over the place. And obviously some of them, the very strong ones like morphine, if you take too much, you are going to die, literally overdose. So a dose of medicine is how much you're going to take. So before you start taking pills or medicine, you should always read the packet or consult your doctor and find out exactly the correct dosage. You need to take a 10 ml dose of this medicine. Now the next word, so here's an example. You see opium tincture. That is a very, very, very strong medicine. In fact, you can't buy it. You need a prescription to get something like this. And another picture which shows a lovely lady smoking. So these are examples of, well, the smoking isn't a medicine, I think we all know that, but of things that are addictive, okay? And some medicines are addictive, especially the bottom picture, morphine. Okay, so addictive means once you start doing something, you can't stop it. Like smoking, that's why the picture's here. Okay, and an example I've got, morphine is an extremely strong and an addictive opiate. So the next word, you can see this poor lady. She has got a real cracking headache, that's what we say, a really bad headache. And she is suffering, okay, so she's in pain and she is suffering, and if this is the case, we would maybe take painkillers or a Depon or something like that to alleviate the pain. He has been suffering from a lot of migraines recently, so maybe they're under too much stress. So here you can see a little bottle of medicine. This is perhaps a cure, and some surgeons, okay, so these are the guys that cure you, okay. A medicine, nowadays we're lucky to live in a medical age where we have cures for a lot of diseases, and diseases, for example, like smallpox has pretty much been eradicated. You don't get it anymore because we now have the medicine to treat it. A cure is a medicine that you take to make you better. So as I said here, a medicine that can stop an illness or a disease, and these guys in the picture are your surgeons and or your doctors, and they will help cure you. Doctors have found a cure for certain types of cancer. Thank goodness. And so here we can see a thermometer, and looks like the temperature is getting very, very high. And this poor person is lying in bed suffering, sweating, terrible, because they have a fever. Another way we say this in English is they have a temperature. So if your body temperature is above 37 degrees or something, you have a fever. And as soon as you get to around 39 or 40, that's when you should be going to hospital, because obviously you have a problem. I have a high fever. The thermometer shows 39.4. Ouch. Literally, that's going to burn. And this is a horrible thing, so my apologies for the pretty gross picture. But this is showing a rash, okay? So maybe you eat something that you're allergic to, or you put something on your skin that you're allergic to, and you come up in lots of red spots, and they're really itchy, especially if they get hot. So a rash is a horrible looking thing, and it's also very, very uncomfortable. So as I've said here, you come out in lots of spots or even big red blotches, especially if you have a severe allergic reaction to something. If I eat chocolate, I come out in a red rash, which is really itchy. No more chocolate. I couldn't live without it. That's like being allergic to beer or something. Whew, bad news. Alright, so our last word here. You can see this person, they're relaxing, looks like in a lovely forested area, and this guy obviously been overworked. They have passed out. So we can pass out for a number of reasons. Some people, if they cut themselves and they see blood, they're if they don't if you don't eat enough food, perhaps you're on a diet and you're trying not to eat and you do it too much, you don't have enough energy, down you go. If you get too hot, down you go. Or to pass out, if you're getting sick, if you have a high temperature or a fever, you feel very dizzy, and then down you go. Okay, so to pass out. And you can also use this word, I was so tired last night, I just passed out. Metaphorically used. Okay, so when I saw the blood, I felt dizzy and I passed out. Alright, so as usual, we've got a little quiz here for you. So if you want a bit of time, press pause now, because I'm just about to show you the answers. Okay guys? So thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.